The German school was built in 1871 in various stages. The second stage was built in 1884, the third in 1890, and the last in 1920. It served as a public school for Herman's children. It is one of the only bilingual schools in the state of Missouri that was paid for with private funds by the citizens. The clock tower was added to the building in 1890, and the story goes that Mrs. Groff across the street used to have to stop her work to tell all the old gentlemen who were sitting on the benches out front what time it was. And she got tired of that, so she got a collection together, and she collected enough money to put the clock tower on top of the building. The clock was made by a company in St. Louis and installed in 1890 and has been hand-wound ever since then. The room that we're standing in now is the Schweighauser room, and it is I call it the sampler room. It has a little bit of all kinds of things in it. It's very unique. We originally put this room together to accommodate our handicapped friends. However, now we have an elevator, so our handicapped friends will be able to get all over the whole building. The next room that I would tell you about might be the L's room. We have a suite of furniture, bedroom furniture, that was made by a gentleman from Germany who had to pass a master craftsman test. So this furniture is all hand carved and it's lovely. We also in that room have a tool section that has tools that came to this country, were made in this country, came in 1849. Upstairs then we go to the Heritage Room. It was the first room in the museum, and so it is filled with lots of cases filled with various types of memorabilia. We have the River Room, which is filled with river memorabilia. And folks tell us that it's one of the finest collections of Missouri River history located all along the Missouri River. We also have the Kinder Room that's filled with children's toys and all types of things that kids would play with. We have a lovely little carousel up there that actually operates. And then the last is the music room. Music was very important in the lives of the early German people, and every little town had a band, and so we have a lot of the instruments and band uniforms and pictures in that room. In the outside area, we're adding a downtown park. We have never had much green space in the downtown area of Herman, and so now we've been able to put a park behind the building. The property is surrounded with black wrought iron fence. That's the original. During the years, it was changed until it didn't resemble what was original, and it was our goal to put it back. So it's now once again a park and a play yard out back, and it's surrounded by the restored iron fence, which is absolutely beautiful now. The green space is very important, I think, because walking through this area, you will have a place now to sit down on a lovely park bench under the trees and enjoy the afternoon. We're probably the most architecturally sound building in Herman. We also in this restoration have finished major tuck pointing of the whole building. It's a wonderful piece that speaks to the ingenuity of the German people. To build a two-story structure in the year 1871, I think speaks for itself.